Hello, hello. Welcome to the Late Night Talks with Romantic Developer, and it's series number 159. We are on our path to create new series, which would be more um, AI infused. But for that, we still need to do several exercises. And today we are continuing to do that exercises for that need. Let me quickly check if we have everything fine. I mean, oh, the channel. So I'm very fine if I could hear myself. Okay, I can hear myself. It means that we are fine because sometimes even it shows that sound is coming. Sometimes there are some issues. So yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Let's start and continue our stream. Our stream historically consists of several parts. Um, Not from initial stream, but starting maybe about 100 stream ago, we have part for reflections and part for work. And in part for reflections, we discuss in multiple things, starting from your comments, um, recent news events, some of my thoughts on different topics, really different, not only about software development, but about people relationship, religion, media, wars, leadership, and so on, up to also, yeah, about some personal reflections. It could be, you know, what I think, what I thought, what I feel, what I saw, what thoughts it produced, and so on and so on. And I really want that to be more conversational with you. So if by chance you joined or you're watching it in recording and want to participate even like virtually, please leave a comment in live chat or just a comment below the stream so I could read it and I will reply to you for sure. By the way, let me quickly check if there are any comments. I can do it on my phone. Hello, and I just need to go to where I need to go. It should be okay. No comments actually. So it's totally fine. Let's continue. By the way, on previous stream, we created a tool which can ask us comments. It's still um, not completed. I mean, it's didn't get the most recent news from news sources, news feeds. We still need to do that. Probably we'll do it today, but it analyzes my previous streams and it execute execute the task. And just to make it happen, let's transition here. So let's try to do that. We have our test IPNB. It's our notebook where we testing the things before they come to somewhere. And let me try do something. So it's some test for Llama. I still want to leave it. Llama, it's a local LLM which you can run on your computer without internet access, etc. And we using here on that computer a Llama 3.2. I installed a Llama 3.3 on my work virtual computer because it requires a lot of memory to respond, and it's actually working nicely, but not so fast. And yeah, it's not ready for demo, I'd say. I only can record some videos, and yeah, because from that computer I couldn't connect to that one. But anyway, if you have a lot of memory, at least 64 gigabytes of RAM, you of course could download llama.com or Llama uh, pro- like executable program and just run it with Llama 3.3 model. It will download about 40 gigabytes of that model, 45, 44, and some other stuff. And it will start it, and you can chat with it like you chat with ChatGPT, but it will be fully local on your computer. And if you have graphical card, it would be even better because it will be replying you much faster. So, okay, this looks like we skipped today part for personal reflections. We just jump into fire of development. Let's think about something. So, oh, I remember why we started here. We started here because we want to generate questions for our part of for reflections, correct? And just to see if we could do that, I really want to um, let's from AI client import a client. Oh, we just need to I'm still okay. Let's execute config and whisper config. Config is not defined. Okay, we need LLM config. Did it has something like copy? Let's really quickly ask about. It's free version of ChatGPT. I don't have any subscription here, but it's working totally fine for a lot of tasks. Import copy, and let's go here and say import copy, and what it say? Well, like copy config, and here we will put config. But what I want in config, I want to replace default model. Let's check how we have we call default model. Default model is underscore. Okay. Okay, let's try O1 mini because looks like I could use it. So, and model will be used to O1 mini, at least it understands it. And now let's try client uh, what we want. Count, come on. It's AI client. AI client, we initialize it and we want to do something like create chat completion messages. Uh, client create chat completion, and for messages we could copy something like that. Oh, what you can say about love? And it would be result, and we just want to display result. Print result. Let's see. Choices, message content. So let's check if O1 Mini actually is working. And it's saying that unsupported parameter max token is not supported with this model. Use max completion token instead. Type invalid request error. Nice. Max completion token. I don't know. It should be nice. Yeah, we still put the max token here because we just need to find where we execute that model. We execute it here. Let's go to our, because we always try to pass mass token. Let's ask that thing if we, how to make it work. Hi, I have a code. I need to use. Mhm, mhm. Okay, it says it's better to use just to make sure that we are not hallucinating here. Let's go to the very end. So it's saying max completion tokens. Okay, it still will not work because we directly said that, but I need to use instead of max token if they are present in dictionary in object self-config. Otherwise use old logic. It's nice, but no, I need to pass parameter with name max completion token instead of max token if first exist in dictionary, otherwise wise as in old implementation. Parameters. Okay, yeah, it looks like more what we need. Max completion token, then okay, else okay. Yeah, it looks like what we need. Probably we need to come here and do something like that and return, create, and parameters. Oh. And we just return in to the full of those, just parameters. Probably we could return it as one line. Okay, so let's test, at least for completion. For that we go here and we go to our test and we need to restart it because otherwise, so let's execute everything above. One mini. And what it say again, temperature doesn't support 0.5 is this model, only the default one value is supported. Okay. You see, O1 mini is supporting something different. Temperature. So let's use 1. Okay. It's syncing. It's nice. Okay. So Lava is one of the most profound and multi-phased emotion experienced by humans in place. Yeah, it looks like oh response from O1 mini. Okay, conclusion. Love is okay, yeah. It's very O mini request. So here instead of config, let's put config our copy of config just to use the latest O1 mini model to generate our questions. And now we could test it. And what is the issue? Generate questions. Invalid request error. Param message role code and supported value. So discussion starters. Let's look discussion starters and we generate questions. Let user here. It's will be no issues, correct? User content. So the only thing we need to restart once again. And now we need to basically execute everything to the top. One million. But yeah, we need better support of possible mini models in our code. So it found four last streams. Okay, again, it took four streams from my live channel, and it's combined everything, and it generated the questions. But actually, it's, you know what? This question looks like they're still generated by some GPT-4o model, not O1. O1 mini found post chat completion, OpenAI 200. Discussion starters. Let's look at discussion starters once again. Config, whisper config, and in prompt processor, from config. Looks like it's O1 mini actually. Let's execute once again. Is it will be this fast? Okay, looks like it's still mini. Okay, let's go to our notebook. Oh, it's type of love. It's wrong cell, looks like. Okay, let's see. Discussion starters. Questions. Let's even look. Mm, And reflections, news related questions. So, major climate summit outcome at fake news. Uh, I just use it as an example. So let's look on the next question. Holiday season reflections. As we approach the holiday season, how we can incorporate the core values of love and respect into our daily lives beyond just this time of year. Um, yeah, we should all invest into that. We should all invest every day, every minute, and every second, choosing um, kindness over aggression, acceptance over um, yeah, disagreement, uh, yeah, love over hate, and so on. We should choose every day, every minute, and every second in our conversation in how we have our emotional reaction on multiple events, multiple things we see. Sometimes you see someone and it produce some feelings, and these feelings could be good or bad. And if it's bad feelings, it's, I mean, not a problem, but just try to analyze them. Why, what caused them there bad, etc., etc. And if you will go by the chain of thoughts, you will find out that everything is good. Considering the persistent conflict in regions like Ukraine, Syria, what steps can individuals take to support peace initiatives in their communities? Ah, considering individuals. Individuals start talking about peace rather than supporting not peace. Everything should support peace. And when you see here something, the peace should be solid, it should be proven by power, by force, etc. It's not talks about peace, it talks about war. That it. The bad, everything starting from bad with bad peace. If two countries in the war for multiple years, believe me, there are no good peace solution for them. The only bad solutions. But you need to start them and you need to do evolve them like in normal relationships. If you completely destroyed your relationship and you want to fix them, it wouldn't be in one day you say, hey, I have a good idea how we both could win, or in those relationship, of course, I was a victim and you are aggressor. So let's come up to conclusions that you should give me whatever you want, whatever I want, return me all my stuff, etc., etc. And yeah, and let's start all together again. It's not working like that. It's very long process with close steps to each other. But at some point, you could understand that yeah, we will not fight anymore, but we will try to negotiate, even if we don't like each other, even if we have you know, some offense in our hearts and so on, we still could move forward toward peace. Technical questions, YouTube AI Helper project based on your recent updates to YouTube AI Helper. What challenges have you encountered with automated video transcription? How did you overcome them? Again, it's the same questions over and over. Um, the biggest challenge I encountered with automating video transcriptions, because it's question exactly about transcriptions. Those are hallucinations in local models. I don't know how to overcome them yet, except mm, trying to understand in which part they occur. So like start point, end point, and then resubmit that piece, just get that piece from audio and send it again and receive result and try to merge that result if it's not hallucination once again. It's some idea I'm going to implement, but right now we're using SDK Whisper, and looks like they did some post-processing, and I don't see hallucination in SDK Whisper response. But with SDK Whisper response, we did several challenges, and we resolved them not fully. One of the challenge, what if the audio file is more than 25 megabytes? And we just do chunking of this file in that case, and we do small overlap, like few seconds. But because we do that small overlap, we don't have a good algorithm in our code to properly connect results of first transcription and second transcription. We just do it roughly in our code, which is still fine for our needs, but yeah, it could be implemented better. And other things, then we just improve SRT transcriptions, we improve punctuation, we improve some small fixes, errors, pronunciations, whatever, and maybe add some clarity to the transcript without changing timestamps. Integrating AI in content creation. How do you envision AI tool enhancing the content creation process for your YouTube channel in the next year? Oh, oh, I thinking about not ask AI to write ideas of videos for me, but of course, if I record videos, I will ask AI to fix some issues in my script, maybe improve it slightly. But for my other content creation, I'm thinking about creating a chatbot which will be chatting in our live channel while I stream, and yeah, that's it. And what is Python script improvements? It's the best practice can be found effective for managing API interaction in your Python projects. Error handling. I I believe OpenAI SDK. That's what I believe. OpenAI SDK, which work with OpenAI or with Azure OpenAI. The only thing we did, we add some retry logic and handling. If we go to our actual class, which do all the things about AI, it's AI client. We see that on top of the method, we have that wait. Um, we have the retry attribute, which basically says that how that we wait in random exponential time starting from 1 second to 60, and we do 6 attempts for each request. And yeah, we do all of those only if we receive error, which is of type of rate limit error. So we're fighting with rate limit errors because they could be of two types. So it's what we do. Okay, and let's see what its question it has. Improvements to GPT-4. What do you think? I don't think they released improvements. It's my my predefined questions which we need to fix. What did they release? Multiple companies released new models, including Google, including OpenAI. Released a very limited category of beta testers, safety testers model O3 and O3 Mini. Both models are very promising and they are very proficient in multiple fields, especially in mathematics, in science, uh, equitation, and reasoning as well. They are much close to solving some of AGI tests. I read some articles where they reach a huge percentage of solving of some AGI created tests. AGI created test. It's test which most humans could solve, but they are very tricky for LLM models because they are built on graphics. And if you see some, there are a few samples where you need to find um, dependency, yes, and then you could apply your knowledge to solve another slide. And looks like they find such dependencies in such images or yeah some media which most humans can solve but most LLMs couldn't. So before this day I believe they have percentage about 5 or 7% of LLM solving their test of first um, version, and O3 in performance mode, because they have some modes like low, medium, and performance. It solved 87.5% of those AGI tests, which huge milestone, of course. And they already have second version of those tests, which much more deeper, and even not all humans could solve them. But yeah, O3 still couldn't resolve them a lot, but it's much more have much better results comparing to other frontier reasoning models at the moment. So it's all about news of AI, ethical implication, AI in media consumption. So yeah, it was a test. It was the talk about personal reflections on the questions which we received based on our previous streams from O1 mini model. I expected actually questions would be slightly more interesting and different. but it's what we receive. So probably we need to change the prompt. But yeah, it's nice that with few small movement we could now create configurations which supports execution of O1 mini model. So we did some changes, and now we could do that. Could do that. Yeah. Oh, so let me show you what we've done, and probably we'll keep it till tomorrow because today is not very good day for me. Yeah, I'm not feeling very well. Um, Even if I want to continue, looks like I need to leave you yeah for some time, so it would be complex. Okay, so let's switch back, and I just tell you slightly what we've done yesterday and what we still need to do tomorrow. Yesterday we created some discussion starters. Yeah, let me make it smaller. So yesterday we created discussion starters class has which taken as parameters number of boss configs for Whisper and for LLM, and it also took optional parameter number of streams. So what it do? Then we just ask for a question. It would be a function which say generate questions, and it go and do load context. In load context, it's trying to find the latest streams, and when we have the latest streams, it's try to access YouTube updater to get last streams, and it just provides the number of streams. So number of last uh, numbers, IDs, basically ID of last like 3 4 number of streams, and it took streams which are live events, but they're not active at the moment and they're completed already. So it's return us list of 4 completed streams, most recent streams. Oh, not 4, but number of streams. We specified 4 in our code. That's why I'm saying 4. Then it try to find all the streams in our video category where we by default saving them. So it's use that find local stream by ID, which goes through all the files, all the folders in our video directory, looking for file details txt file, and in that file details txt file, it finds the line which is YouTube ID, and just trying to compare our found ID which we will try to find to that existent YouTube ID. And if it could find, it return it. If it couldn't find it, it's it's in prepare stream. So if we can't find it, we return match dir. If we don't have match dir, then we go and download YouTube video. So we do download in that streams to our local videos folder. And after we download it, we also ensuring that it has transcriptions and prompts. For transcription, we look if it has transcript txt because it's the file we are using. And for prompt, we look summary prompt txt. If, for example, transcription doesn't exist, we use the transcriber to transcribe content in that folder and improve transcriptions. If summary prompt doesn't exist, we do the same with prompt processor. We try and process all the prompts in that folder. And yeah, that's it. So, and the last step, ensure. So after that, we will have all the recent streams, all the recent folders on our local file system, and all their transcripts and summaries built. And then, because we already prepared all the streams, we receive the last stream, the very last stream, as like the last stream, current stream, and all previous streams except the last one. For the last one, we took transcript txt file, so it's basically full transcript, everything we talked about. And for previous streams, we just looking for summary. Loading variable content summary will do the latest generated summary prompt in the folder it will take. So we combine summaries, and we in the summaries um, um, array, and then we just join previous summaries, and we return transcript of the recent streams and summaries for all other streams. For word news and AI news, we need still to write some implementation which would check for actual news in these areas, because right now we do just some fake, some one news for word and some one news for AI. And once we return all of that in generate questions, we build in the prompt where we substitute all that things with some real values. We read the prompts from discussion starters custom prompt, like prompt template, and we replace all of those things in the prompt and returning that, and then we execute that, and then we show basically the result. Response, we just return it and generate questions. And in our current implementation in notebook, we just show it to the notebook chat. Here we do exactly the same. We show generated questions in our main program and show that questions we received. So that's how we could generate questions which are context aware about what we are talking during the last stream and multiple streams before. So it has ability to produce very deep questions which related to what we are talking about, not only during the last stream, but like for half a week or for the last week at least. So it's all we did yesterday and day before yesterday, and we still need to work out on news feed API and implement it with Python, just to get proper news about what's going on in the world. So that discussion starter should generate better question. And the next step is that would be to put those questions in as comments under the stream or into the live chat, which also shouldn't be a complex task. Ah, sorry. So yeah, I have to finish the stream maybe earlier than I wish and I want, but yeah, it's life. So I wish you a good day as always, and I wish you to uh, build environment full of wisdom, acceptance, kindness, and share your gift of love with your friends, family, community, and build let's build those nice vibration which will be go to others like uh like waves in the pond, and probably could fix the upcoming future to be more bright and much more successful and happier that future is on the current path. So I will be streaming here every day for I I I still don't have an idea when I'm going to finish the stream. So let's say I'm going to stream for unless I reach 1 year mark. because I'm already mostly halfway through that, so it probably wouldn't be too hard. I'm starting my streams after 11 p.m. Pacific time, so you're welcome to join. And of course, I ask you to leave some comments below the stream, or just like, or maybe subscribe. But if you subscribe, if you do comments, if you do likes, maybe if you leave some comments for me, even if like rhetorical comments, which I shouldn't reply, I would appreciate it because I really like to read comments. That's why we building now AI solution which will post them for me. So yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, see you. Goodbye, and have a nice day.